Welcome to Lone Crow Adventures, the channel where we talk about all things camping, hiking, and backpacking. If it's your first time here, consider hitting that subscribe button. There is a ton of great content on this channel I know you'll enjoy. Today we're talking about backpack buyer's remorse, and I've got 3 strategies to help you pick the right backpack that fits great. Well, let's get things started off. This is a pretty cool looking backpack. That's the first thing that went wrong. I bought this backpack primarily because I thought it looked really slick and I really liked the color. And I didn't put a lot of consideration into the fit or what I would actually be using this backpack for. So that's where I went wrong in the first place. So you don't want to have backpack buyer's remorse. I've got 3 tips for you that you can apply in store before you even buy that bag to make sure you're happy with it. Tip number 1, look at the features on the bag before you even try it on. If you know that you like a backpack that features a brain, don't even look at bags that don't have a brain. Take a look at the side pockets, the hip belt, whether or not it takes a hydration bladder, whether or not you like a nice lofty pocket that you can stuff things down inside of. These are all really important features. Stay away from those bags that have extra bells and whistles that you have no idea what you use them for, and definitely stay away from bags that don't have the main features that you're looking for. So before you even try it on, check the features. If they all check out, then move on to step 2. Step 2, weight your bag. When you first try it on in the store, you're gonna think it feels great. It weighs about 3 pounds. Go around the store, even if you have to grab gear that's similar to what you have at home and stick it in there, just to get a little bit of weight in there. That way you can see how it fits across your shoulders, where the sternum strap's gonna hit you, and more importantly, where this hip belt's gonna rest. If the hip belt is way too low, it's not the bag for you. If the hip belt is way too high, definitely not the bag for you. If the fit doesn't match, throw it on the shelf and look for the next bag. Number 3, ask for help. You don't have to be an expert about everything, and a lot of these stores have really knowledgeable staff that can help you out. Especially if you don't know what your torso size is, you definitely need to make sure that you get measured. How you would measure the torso size is by looking at the C7 vertebrae, which is the first spinal vertebrae that pops out the back that you can notice, all the way down to the iliac crest. And that's a pretty hard measurement to take yourself. So ask one of the staff members to help you out if you don't know your torso length. They can also be really helpful with pointing out what kind of features in the bags that have worked for other people who do similar types of hiking and backpacking that you do, and they can just be a great source of information. Remember, there's no shame in asking for help. Bonus tip, try before you commit. Once you get that bag home, before you snip the tags off of it, go ahead and get your own gear and pack it down into it. First of all, make sure that everything's gonna fit, and this way you can get all of the straps nice and dialed in with your own gear on the inside so you can make a final decision on that fit. After you have that done, go ahead and take it for a short hike or even for a walk around the block a couple times. This way you can see what the bag feels like in motion, and you can have a real good sense of how that weight's gonna shift as you move. This way you can make a final decision on that bag to decide if it's going to be your next new love before you hit the trail. So let's talk about the feature that should have been the nail in the coffin when it came to buying this bag. It does not feature an adjustable torso. This bag is designed to fit people with torso lengths of 16 to 21 inches, and my torso size falls on the smaller end of that spectrum. That's the biggest reason why this bag doesn't fit well and never will. In previous backpacks, I've always stressed the importance of having an adjustable torso because I'm so abnormally short. It's a feature that I need, but I got distracted by the 50% off sticker and thought I was getting a great deal. Instead, I ended up with a dud of a bag. In addition to this bag not fitting particularly well, it has a number of features on it that I'm really not crazy about. And had I taken the time to really examine this bag while I was in the store, instead of just looking at the 50% off sticker, I would have realized that I wasn't getting a good deal at all. The first feature I didn't really like about this bag was the brain. It features 2 clips on the front, and then the brain pulls back, but you'll notice it's sewn right into the bag. And I have a personal preference for a removable brain, so I should have disqualified this bag based on this alone. I find loading the bag really awkward when the brain's attached to it, and I find that it really detracts of how much you can actually fit into the brain of the bag. It's just not my preference. The other feature about this bag that I'm not wild about are these 2 zippered pockets. They're both individual pockets that run vertically, and you can't really fit a whole lot of stuff in here. I generally prefer bags that have a nice big pouch on the front so I can stuff a shovel or some other things I might need while I'm on the trail for quick and easy access. This alone, again, should have disqualified this bag. Taking a couple of extra steps at the store before I decided to purchase this bag could have really saved me a lot of money and would have made me think differently about purchasing it. Ultimately would have led me to choose another bag. A couple of easy steps at the store can really help to inform you if your backpack is going to work as well as you think it does when you try it on in the store as it will on the trail. Thanks for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you learned something to prevent you from having backpack buyer's remorse. If you haven't already done so, now is the time. Hit that subscribe button, and while you're here, you may as well check out a few of my other videos. Until next time, folks, we'll see you on the trail.